waking up and preparing for their lessons.
And is it just because they were Christians?
It's not like that, but usually when Al-Shabaab attacks, they make a difference between Christians and Muslims to create a bigger media attention. In fact,
cluttering up
they
your
were shooting anybody there.
cluttering up your
targeting Christians specifically by having people say Muslim verses, and if you fail, then they shoot you.
So tonight, is there a huge response to try to go out and get the Al-Shabaab terrorists? I mean, tell me what Nairobi's doing.
At the moment in Nairobi, it's 2:42 in the morning, so most people are asleep. But the president announced that the security forces are on top of it to make sure to find out how this terrible attack could have happened just under the eyes of the Kenyan police.
Electrical.
And is there any suggestion that the police were cooperative in any way with Al-Shabaab?
Alright, so anyway, I'm gonna push.
Okay.
And I'll catch up.
It's not really,
all right.
It's not the first time that
You can get, you can go to the hardware store and get some stuff. It's almost like a glue that you paint it on with one of those throwaway paint brushes, and it seals the edge.
I went to Michael's with your girlfriend, and we got
Thank you. Very tragic. Thank
these
you.
little strips
And straight ahead.
that she irons on, and it folds the edge. And then I cut the edges already. And then I went to Ace Hardware and see that Velcro. I got a shit pot full of Velcro, which once I've got the edges sealed, then I'll go do some Velcro to like double down on it. And I bought a bunch of this stuff that I've used, this carpet stuff too. And then I got a bunch of this stuff, which is all underneath it. So by the time I'm done, these things should be stabilized. But right now they're fitted because this one is cut for, well, that one I cut for that, and that one's cut for that.
Over the next few days and up until Monday, I'm going to be busy. I'll try to get over here Sunday and maybe we can strip these capital.
All right. All right. Well, have a good dinner. I will try. I'm sure I will.
Puts on a protective mirror-like shine that lasts for years. Rejuvenate is available at these fine retailers or at rejuvenateproducts.com.
What do you want? Why are you wearing
Take the roll out of snore. Yet another innovation only at a Sleep Number store.
If you're planning a home improvement project, remember to plan for cleanup because there will be debris. Get ready for the mess with the Bagster dumpster in a bag from Waste Management. Easy to use.
That's a word to arrive when you get to it. When I put salesman in your eyes, we only sell what you need, and so we're really not selling you anything. We might market you, but we don't need no stinking salesman, and...
Waste removal and recycling needs rely on Waste Management.
Well, if I need no technical support, as I said, many of the technical support people will are obsolete. If the freaking things break, we spank the engineers and put it on TV. But of course, we probably have to have what...
It's the end of an era. Mad Men, the final episodes, start Sunday, April 5th at 10 on EMC.
I would like to take a moment to address my fellow veterans who have served our country in uniform, whether as a sergeant,
agent or an admiral like me. If you own a home, your service has earned you a special right. The right to apply for a refinance loan for up to 100% of your home's value. The New Day 100 loan lets you pay down debt, put cash in the bank, and get your finances squared away. Call New Day USA. You've given 100% to your country. Let New Day USA give 100% to you.
Call 1-877-778-4945. It's a new day for veteran homeowners who want to refinance.
That's me.
Because of your service, you've earned the right to apply for a home loan for up to 100% of your home's value. With a conventional loan, you can only borrow 80% of your home's value. With the New Day 100, you can borrow 100%. It's a new day in lending. And for veterans who want to refinance,
Only send what you need, and so we're really not.
refinance up to 100% of your home's value. Call now. 1-877-778-4945.
Skin's ability to retain moisture weakens with age. New Gold Bond Strength and Resilience has skin-plumping moisturizers and proteins from the Resurrection Plant to bring skin back to life. 84% saw an improvement in skin texture in 5 days. Gold Bond Strength and Resilience. When you're diabetic, one of the important things about keeping yourself healthy is keeping your skin hydrated. Gold Bond Diabetics Dry Skin Relief. 9 out of 10 saw noticeable improvement in just 1 hour. Dry skin is under control. Gold Bond really works.
A framework about Iran's nuclear program has been agreed to. That's the story, and told by the headlines of major American newspapers and around the world newspaper headlines making all kinds of statements about this deal. In London, the Times quoting President Obama assuring its readers that Iran will never have a bomb, but a different message in Israel. The top story at HAQQ quoting Israelis on the danger of the deal. In another Israeli paper, Israel Hayom quoting an Israeli government official promising that Israel will act on its own against Iran if it must. But the Jerusalem Post calling the deal historic. And across the Middle East to Iran, English language papers telling their own story. The Tehran Times proclaiming the removal of sanctions, and the Islamic Republic News Agency quoting Iran's foreign minister calling the outcome a win-win. And now dissecting the political impact right here in the United States, a political panel. Watching examiner Susan Fricio and the Weekly Standard's John McCormick. John, there's the framework. I guess it really isn't a deal. I should call it a framework itself, but then there's also the political ramifications. How is this? I know nobody's home on Capitol Hill right now, but what's the political impact?
I think there's going to be a lot of pushback. Again, we don't even know exactly if this framework's going to hold. Immediately after this was announced, the White House put out a fact sheet. The top Iranian diplomat called it spin. So I don't think we have even agreement on what's exactly in this deal. But based on the best case scenario, Prime Minister Netanyahu said in a phone call to President Obama this afternoon that it's a threat to Israel's very existence. So I think you're going to have a lot of people in Congress pushing back against this. The Washington Post, which is usually somewhat friendly, was even very critical. It said it fell far short of what Obama promised. Iran doesn't close down any nuclear facilities. Even in 2012, President Obama had said that there was this fortified nuclear facility buried deep in the side of a mountain called Fordo. And he said, listen, there's no reason to have this for a peaceful program. And that was supposed to be something we're definitely going to get rid of. Well, that's going to stay there. That's staying.
Susan, I suppose I expect the foreign minister of Iran to go back to Iran and say that he won. I expect, both sides can't go home to their constituents and say, well, we didn't get a very good deal. I mean, they both got to brag about the deal, so that doesn't surprise me much. But, Capitol Hill has not been, we've got a lot of people who are not crazy about what they thought was going to be the proposed framework.
Well, this is a really pivotal moment now between now and the end of June when this supposed final deal is supposed to be completed. How far will Congress go to try to put their stamp on it? In other words, will they pass legislation between now and then that mandates that they have a final say in this deal?
Are they going to do that?
Well, they talk about it as though they will, that when they get back on the week of April 13th, as you said earlier in the show, they're going to be taking up legislation that would mandate that Congress had the ability to review the deal and the ability to approve or disapprove the deal and lift the sanctions, the congressional sanctions.
Why wouldn't they do that, or why would they do that? I mean, I know why they would do that, but why wouldn't they do that?
Well, I think a key reason...
Oh, we'll take